Today, I'm back with another mega physical media movie haul for you all, and I'm showing you all my pickups for the entire month of September. We got awesome 4Ks and Blu-rays, Steelbooks, box sets, boutique labels, a lot of great stuff. I found at amazing discounted prices. So I'm going to show you the movie, maybe say a little bit about it if I recommend picking it up, and then we'll move on to the next title. And as a bonus towards the end of the video, I'll show you some movie-related collectibles. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and all things spooky, go ahead and mega click that like button to help out the YouTube algorithm, and then turn on that subscribe and notification bell. That way you're alerted when a new physical media haul video posts. But let's get into this as I go through it. Leave in the comments below some of your favorite pickups from the month of September. But first up, we are going to have You Can't Take It With You. This is an awesome Frank Capra directed Best Picture winner. Awesome romantic comedy, very classic movie. I highly recommend checking this one out. I think the comedy still keeps up to today, and also the social commentary. And they just announced the Frank Capra Sony collection right after I picked this one up. It's funny how that works, right? But yeah, next up we are going to have, let's see what we got here. Oh, feels nice. Some steelbook action. Yep, we got Layer of the White Worm. I finally got this one when it got discounted to $15 at my local Walmart. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is awesome. Ready to pick it up. I started to watch this one, but I kind of fell asleep because it was late at night. It's kind of like a vampire story, but with snake people instead. I don't know. It's a little bizarre, so I can't recommend it for everybody out there. But if you find it for cheap enough and you're really a hardcore horror fan, maybe. But yeah. All right. Next up, we are going to have. Oop. Let's see what we got here. We got, yes, the Grease 3 movie collection here. We have Grease, of course, the original, one of the best musicals of all time. Grease 2, I haven't finished that one yet, but I thought it was pretty decent. I'm like, this is a worthy follow-up sequel. And then I think this is the musical live show. So I have not yet checked that out, but come on, you're a Grease fan. You got to pick up the 3 movie pack, right? I don't know if we'll get 4Ks of these ones right here. So I'm like, why not get them on Blu-ray? All right, next up, we are going to have, the Boondock Saints. I picked this up just at like a thrift yard sale, and I'm like, I'll pick it up for like under $1. Why not? And I don't think they have a Blu-ray of this one, do they? Maybe they do, but definitely no 4K. I'm like, no, DVD's fine for this one. Fun kind of, I guess, revenge Punisher type of story, right? Crime, drama, thriller, action. So yeah, this one's actually pretty good if you have not yet seen it. I mean, Willem Dafoe is great in this movie. All right, next up, we are going to have The Magnificent Seven. Yes, I got this one super discounted too. I think it was close to $9 off. I'm like, okay, I'll take a chance on it at that point. Has a nice shine to it. And I'm not usually a massive Western fan. There's some Westerns I do quite like, and I will put this one in the quite like category after watching it. It's not too long, which helps it out. It's like a couple hours or so. And it's just an easy to follow story. You basically got seven magnificent Western characters taking on this giant, like, kind of, I guess, a group of, what would you call them, bullies or whatnot that are trying to pick on a small little Western town to get their food. And so, pretty much, it's just fun action Western awesomeness here. So, I enjoyed this one. It's like an underdog kind of story. So, I think that works in the Western setting. So, I enjoyed this one overall. All right, next up, we are going to have. I haven't opened this one yet, but we got Point Break, $25. So once again, close to $9 off of this steelbook at my local Walmart. Have not yet watched this one. We got Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves. Heard this is like a heist thriller kind of movie, so you can't do better than that, right? So gonna probably enjoy this one a lot. Can't wait to open it up. I mean, I'm just loving these discounts we've been finding on these steelbooks. It's just so great. I mean, check your local Walmarts. Sometimes they have stuff on clearance. It happens. All right, next up, speaking of stuff on clearance, we got Shivers under 15 bucks. Like I said, there's some $15 steelbooks in here. So Shivers, a Cronenberg title, have not yet watched. I've heard mixed things about this one, so we'll see if I like it. Is it going to be better than layer of the white worm, you put your favorite in the comments, okay? All right, next up we got The Meg. Speaking of clearance titles here, we have a giant shark movie. Of course, you know what this one's going to be like. Silly, popcorn, fun, great action moments with Jason Statham that are just so outrageous you can't take your eyes off the screen. So not the best script in the world or best acting or anything like that, but like I said, it's just an action movie. Enjoy it for what it is. But I'm happy I got it discounted, so I will take that all day. All right, next up, a movie that's actually really good from an artistic standpoint, I would say. We have Hull or High Water, one of my favorite westerns of all time, but it's a modern western. You got great acting talent here with like Chris Pine, but I really enjoy this one. It's like a thriller heist western movie. It's a mixture of drama. You just got everything in this one, so I think it's really good. But you got social commentary in here, some intense moments. You don't know how it's going to turn out. So I really enjoy Hell or High Water. I would recommend. And once again, I got this one discounted and I did like the Lionsgate Slippy style of this one. I just needed it at a good price. All right, next up, ooh, the big chunky box sets now, right? Big chunky box sets. It's like, oh my gosh, these are so heavy. But we got the Mexico trilogy. A trilogy. Yes, I can still talk today. We have these three films with El Mariachi, Desperado, and also Once Upon a Time in Mexico. So, Arrow Boutique label sale was happening at Barnes& and Noble. I decided to pick this one up on a discount. Happy I got it for a discounted price, of course. And these movies overall were pretty good. I actually really liked the first one, even though it's super low budget. It just was kind of a fun story. So, and the second one becomes much more Hollywood blockbustery with Antonio Banderas in it. So I did enjoy the second one. Third one, probably my least favorite because it gets kind of over complicated and confusing to follow. But once again, they all have their moments. There's some cool action stuff in all of them. Kind of a weird trilogy though, just in how it flows and how they're all put together. So yeah, but still they're fun. They're Robert Rodriguez films. So yeah, they were enjoyable enough. So I was happy with the price. All right, another big chunky box set that I actually really loved. This set right here. We have When Titans Ruled the Earth with Clash and Wrath of the Titans, the modern remakes here. I really enjoyed this set here. I like fantasy adventure movies. I thought the creature designs in here were really cool. I'm all over the Greek mythology. So I really enjoyed these movies overall. Fun action movies, blockbuster filling movies. Can't believe I missed these ones when they came out. So I really had a great time with this set, and special features were amazing in here. Special features in the Mexico trilogy box set were amazing as well. So Arrow really went all out on these different editions here, and oh my gosh, Arrow did a great job. Probably, maybe just my favorite boutique label of the year. We'll have to see when it gets to the end of the year. But you guys let me know what you think of Arrow down below. But next up, we had some stuff we got at Big Lots, and I don't think I've shown these yet. Maybe I did last month, but if not, at least I finally got to watching some of them. We had Nice Guys. Enjoyed this one. Fun action, kind of thriller, dark comedy in there. Really good. All right, next up, we had, I didn't show this one yet. Finally picked up this one when it got discounted on Amazon, the MVD collection joysticks. I mean, you just can't resist the cover, right? There's just something about it. I enjoy, arcades and 80s and classic kind of silly movies. And this movie was totally cheesy, goofy, wild, very adult, very raunchy. So if you're into raunchy comedies that are more low budget, you might get a kick out of this one. Can't recommend it for everybody out there. So proceed with caution on this one. But like I said, I got it for a good price and was just curious about it. All right, next up, we are going to have Nothing to Lose. Yes, I picked up a DVD. This was recommended in a collector's club. And so I'm like, okay, got to check out Nothing to Lose. And you know what? It turned out pretty decent. It's funny, kind of like a buddy cop story in a way. These two unlikely characters come together for, I guess some wildness, you could say. But yeah, Nothing to Lose. Pretty solid for an action comedy. All right, next up we got a Sony Steelbook with American Hustle. Finally got to a good discounted price, around 20 bucks or so. You just had an all-star cast in this one with like a Christian Bale and Bradley Cooper. Oh, and oh gosh, Jennifer Lawrence's performance was so good in here. But this is a crime drama, a modern movie, but back into a period piece style of, I think it wasn't this the 70s in here. But yeah, some really good moments, some dark comedy in here, intense as well. You just want to see how it plays out. So overall, I enjoyed American Hustle. All right, next up we got one last thing. Found this one at, once again, a yard sale. So I'm like, I have nothing to lose, and it wasn't even open. So that was pretty cool. I'm like, all right, let's check it out. And it was okay. It was okay. I don't think most people need to go out of their way to see this one, but wasn't terrible. So, under $1, okay, watch it for that. But other than that, it's probably pretty forgettable. But yeah, all right, next up, we got to have. So I haven't put this one in, Superman vs. Elite. I'm a sucker for DC animated titles. And then next up, we got. Footloose. Everybody cut Footloose. So this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yes, this is the modern remake version. I love this movie. I like it better than the original. I know what you're gonna come at me in the comments. That's okay. I like the original quite a bit, but this is the one I grew up on, the one I saw first. So I just love the music in here. The dancing's incredible with the choreography. I think the characters are really great and relatable, and their chemistry is phenomenal. I mean, like Miles Teller in here is just so good. So I think this is how you do a remake right. So I really appreciated this Footloose, and like I said, it's more than appreciation at this point. One of my favorite movies of all time, top 20. I love this movie. It's just one of the best modern, I guess, musical type of movies you could say. Really enjoyable. Now to go over into the bonus of movie related collectibles for you all. What did I pick up in the month? So here, my wife picked this one out. We have a Lounge Fly backpack that looks pretty cool with the Nightmare Before Christmas characters. We both love the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, so this was really cool. I think she might have got a discount on this one, so that is pretty darn awesome. And then, of course, you guys know I'm a sucker for plushies and squishies or whatever you want to call them. But to go along with Nightmare Before Christmas, we got Oogie Boogie, right? And then, of course, you got to have the mayor. Oh, no, the mayor's sad. Let's turn him around. Oh, happy mayor. Yes. Oh, I love these guys, those little squishies out there. And then, oh my gosh, when I saw this one in a Walmart, I could not resist. It is hilarious. And you gotta have Bob. Look it. Yes, this collecting video is Bob approved right here. But oh my gosh, from Beetlejuice, I just thought this looked hilarious with the hair, and it's just like the perfect little size. You can display it on your movie shelf next to your spooky movies, and it's just so fun, right? So I had to pick those up. But there you go. Those were the small collectibles I picked up in the month. Once again, let me know in the comments below what you picked up, what you like from my pickups. And of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and mega click that like button and share this out to more collectors out there so we can share our awesome pickups, of course, with everybody in the community. And of course, you haven't already, turn on that subscribe, turn on that notification so you're alerted when the next physical media topic video posts, and we'll keep you entertained and updated in all things physical media here in movies. And just have a great day watching the movies. And of course, mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.